important notes. There are some exam centers that are not located within actual school centers. So because of this, we did not include them in our data list. And for example, these schools, we are having, for example, Azania, you can see there are two. This one with AC, this is the school center, the actual location, and the second one, the sitting center, the private sitting center, which starts with P. Azania school center starts with S. So this Azania school, the sitting centers has a corresponding actual school center. But come to some schools like Loreza 0211, for example, Loreza, you see there is a single school, Loreza Center, which starts with P, but there is no corresponding school center, the actual location. So because of that, we do not include these schools in our data list. So we will be moving with only data, or with only private sitting centers whose last 4 digits match of the index number or registration number match the school centers. Another reason why we do not include them in the data list is because their web pages do not have a table showing the exam region or centers. That's why we do not include them in our table. This makes it hard to tell where they belong. For example, if you open Azania Center, you will see there is no a table for region. No table for region. But if you open, let's go back to the. If you open Azania, let's say the school center. All school center do have a web page for region, a table for region. For example, the examination center region is Dar es Salaam for Azania. For all school centers, we do have that in their web page, but for private visiting centers, they don't have a location or the table for location or the region. So this makes it difficult to use to get their location. Another reason is that index numbers don't have the last 4 digits that match the ones in the registration number of school centers. So because they are located on the same region, the school center and the private visiting center, whose last 4 digits in the registration number are the same, then we can use the school center region to represent the school center region for the examination center region for a private visiting center. So what we need to do is we use the web page for school centers to find the region and for corresponding private visiting centers. So we will skip schools like Loreza. There are many private visiting centers who don't have a corresponding school centers. So we skip school like Loreza because of two things. The first one is that it does not have a table in its web page for a region, and the second one, it does not have a corresponding school center. There is no a match of these last four digits to the corresponding school centers, which will help us to use the region of a school center to find the region for a private receiving centers. So that is the reason why we are not going to include some schools, some private receiving centers in the calculation, because of the hardship in getting their region due to unpublished region examination examination center region in the web page. There is no a table specific for identifying the examination center region for private receiving centers. So we are using those secondary those schools centers to get the region for private receiving centers. So if you come to Loreza, you will see here 0211. It is only a single registration number. So if it is a single registration number, it means that it does not have a corresponding or a match of a school center in that location.